Yes,
You
sir.
can
I'm
just
yes, ma'am.
you can mute everybody. I think someone's forgot to mute themselves and getting
Yeah, you know what?
background noises.
Let me see mute. Not sure if I can. I might have to stop sharing real fast. Um,
Well, at
I
least
think
now the background noise is gone.
yeah, it looks like we're
Yeah.
doing good. I think I might have to have an administrator next time. I didn't know there were going to be this many people. So yeah, we'll get you a PowerPoint. We're going to get you the copy of the slideshow for sure. For sure. You're going to have that, no problem. So let me go ahead and just get started. If we have too much noise, then we'll go ahead and deal with that as it comes up and ask somebody to, I'll find out who it is. But basically, let's go ahead and talk about social media real fast, just generally, and give you an idea of what we want to achieve here today. And basically, what I want to do is I want to teach you guys the underlying principles of why we are having to get involved with social media, and why it's so important and how it can change your life and why you need to be on social media to run your business through your social media account. Okay. And so when you walk away today, what I want you guys to be able to do is have confidence in knowing what to post, knowing when to post it and why to post it. And then we'll continue training forward. But these guiding principles are really important, because if we jump straight in to button pushing, learning how to start up an account, those things are simple. Those things you could learn anywhere. But what is really going to be beneficial to you guys is learning the guiding principles in the strategies, in knowing why you do what you do. So that's really the purpose of today's meeting, to lay the foundation of why we're doing what we're doing. Look at all these people. We got to admit all. There we go. Okay. All right. So let me go back to that previous slide. Sorry. So let me go ahead and tell you just a real quick overview of myself. I'm a growth marketing manager. I work for OmniPro Digital. I have a lot of experience. I was the senior content marketing strategist at Vyond. Vyond is the leading animation software company for B2B, doing explainer videos. I've been marketing manager at various places before that. And even now, I'm still a copywriter. I do digital marketing for all kinds of different industries. And so before that, I was in the military as a public affairs officer. I worked in the public affairs community, did a lot of press releases. I was basically trained as a broadcaster. My education is in broadcasting. I went to the San Francisco Academy of Art that was one of the colleges that I went to, and I got a bachelor for writing for film, television, and digital media products, along with design. What was that program called? Web design and new media technology. Okay, so that's me. I lived outside of the United States for 13 years. I've got a grandfather from Spain, and I love French food. Those are a couple of my fun facts about me. My motivation is to help you guys crack the 7-figure yearly income mark if you haven't, and if you have, then we're gonna keep going to the 8-figure and the 9 and just keep on moving. So that's me. And with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and dive into the training. All right. Let's see if I can get rid of this real fast. Move this over. My computer's moving a little slow, so just bear with me here real quick. Let's see if I could get rid of that. I think everybody's in. All right. Okay, so let's talk about real quick about why social media is so important, and particularly why it's so important for a loan officer. Okay. And the main reason, to jump straight to it, is we want to generate leads, right? And because leads are a huge part of your business. Okay. And so what that means is that in order to remain relevant in today's world, in this digital domain that we live in, we have to be on social media. And so I know you guys already know that, but the point, or the thing that I think that is going to be kind of a little bit of a paradigm shift for some of you, is that in order to be successful, and in order to to really get the most out of your loan officer business, you have to run your business through social media. So for many people, that's kind of a paradigm shift because they think about it in a way of, well, social media is this thing, it's not really related to my business. And, it's something that I kind of have to do, or I don't really want to do it, but we'll see. I'll get to it later. You can't look at it like that. You have to see it through the context of social media is a part of my business. Because if I do not have people to show up, then I'd have no business. So it's just as important. Your lead generation efforts are just as important as your deliverables, as helping people through the process, getting all the papers, and what business owners typically tend to think when they're thinking about running their business. They don't think about running their business through the social media, or even through, if you're a different kind of business, doing the advertising and really putting, making the time and the effort to generate leads. That's a very important concept to understand as we move forward. And so it's really about running your business. And it's also about communicating your personal message and brand to your people, to your customers. And so that's really the reason that we advertise. We advertise because we have a message that we need to deliver to our people. Okay. And so when you know your people and you know where they are and you know what to say to them, then you're much more likely to become successful with your business objectives. That's where your prosperity lies. Your prosperity lies in knowing who your people are and knowing what to say to them. And if you have that connection with them, which you can build through social media, that's where you're going to be able to thrive in any market during any market conditions. Those sales techniques and knowing these concepts are crucial. Okay. And so the other thing is we want to try to upsell. There's certain advantages that you have with social media where you can continue your relationships, come back for that second loan, right? Try to sell them on loan number 2, loan number 3, because each successive sale doubles in profit for you, because now you don't spend any money to get that lead, right? And so really nurturing your leads and trying to work the upsells, taking advantage of what social media offers you is really key. And it helps you nurture the leads into buyers. You go, and we'll talk more about the 7 phases the 8 phases of how human relationships develop and how you want to speak to each one of those phases while you're posting your content. And that will also help you know what to post when it comes to posting, because and we're going to get into that. Most people, when I talk to business owners about social media, they're really kind of clueless about what to post. And I totally understand. I would have been the same way myself until I started, doing the training and getting into it. And so, yeah, the bottom line is we need to make money, and we need to do it through social media. Yeah. Let me see if I can mute all. Okay. So let's go to the first question that most people have for me, which is, what do I post? Right? Because we know you guys probably all have your accounts, and you get into the Facebook and you're looking at it and you're like, okay, what am I going to post? Well, to answer that question, the first thing what we want to look at and what we want to understand is the purpose of posting, right? And the purpose of posting is to generate leads, make conversion, and drive sales. That's it. So the first thing to get across is when you go to do your posting, you don't want to post just general things that have no purpose to drive leads, make conversions, or make sales. Every single post that you put has got that intent behind it. So how do we do that? To make it interesting and to make your page engaging and to make your content engaging. Well, we go to what's called a direct post, and then there's an indirect post. Okay. And a direct post is a post that will take you straight to an offer. Okay. And an indirect post is a post that is going to inform your reader. It's going to entertain them, maybe. It might be an infographic. It might teach them or inspire them. It might give them a testimonial. It might provoke curiosity about your product or service. And then so when they go to see whatever it is that you've posted, when they click on the link, it may be, for example, it may be an article that you read in Investopedia about direct lending, right? A really good technique is you find an article that you think would speak to your customer avatar, to the person that you're trying to sell to, right? And then you take that article, you put it in ChatGPT, and you say, make me a Facebook post or an Instagram post with hashtags about this article. Everybody here, I assume, knows what ChatGPT is. If you don't, just you could type it in the chat and we could get to it. Yeah, ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. Grab these articles that are interesting to you, that you think would be interesting to the person you're trying to sell to, and then generate your post from that. And then when you have that post, we'll link it to a product eventually. Okay, so the way that would work is you put your post out there. Hey guys, check this out. This is a really interesting article about how commercial real estate developers are using direct lending solutions more and more because of the volatile market conditions, right? And then so you would put that post in there, and then when they get to the post, and you put on the bottom of your post, you would link it back to your services, which would be, if you're interested about getting or finding out more about how you can get a loan for a commercial development project, contact me today, right? So we always have this opportunity for them to reach out to us, and we have certain rules that we're going to go over. And I know that, like, I'm giving you this in a very kind of overview kind of way. We're going to get deeper into it, but before we move away from this slide, what I want to really try to hammer home is the purpose of posting is to generate leads and make sales. That's it. There are direct posts that go directly to a sale, and then there are indirect posts that go to a piece of content that is going to entertain, inspire, provoke curiosity. And in each of those, you're going to want to put some type of offer. Okay, so the direct post, the offer is going to be the deal. It's going to be like the flyers that GMCC uses right now, that has all of the conditions of the offer for the loan. That would be a direct post if it went straight there. Now, if you went to an article and then you post something about contacting you at the end, you put a call to action, that would be an indirect post. So you could link to an article and then put, hey, if you're interested, want to learn more, contact me. One of the main concepts about this as well is that what we are wanting to do is called direct response marketing. Okay. And direct response marketing means that we basically have an offer of some sort and a call to action. Okay. If you look at a lot of other types of traditional marketing, especially when it comes to like corporate brands, you'll see a commercial of an insurance company, right, on TV or something. A guy pulls out of his driveway, he gets hit by another car, they deal with the agent, he picks up his car from the body shop, he drives away, everybody's happy. There's no offer there. There's no direct response. That's not direct response. So we don't want to just put the the brand out there without having a call to action and listing steps for them to do. Okay. And so if this seems a little confusing, please feel free to hit me up at any time, and I'll give you guys my email as well. And I'll go over it one-on-one with you, not a problem. And so let's go ahead and move to the next slide here. So this brings me to the posting rules. Okay. Like I was saying earlier, when you go to post your content, there's certain rules, and there's a lot more than these, but we're going to start with these right now. There's always going to be an offer in your post to schedule a consultation, to download a lead magnet, to watch a webinar, to learn more about this deal. And I'm going to show you guys some examples of that as well. And then the direct posts are always going to have a reason to respond right now. Okay. So when you post a link that goes, eventually you're going to post links that will go to landing pages. These landing pages may be your own landing pages, or they may be company landing pages. But when they get to the landing page, or even in the link post, or in the link itself, in the post itself, you want to give people a reason, a sense of urgency, so that they can respond right away. So if you're going to introduce a loan product in your copy on your post, you want to make sure you put something to the effect of get in contact right away. Market conditions aren't going to stay this way for long. Schedule now. We have this awesome loan product. It's specifically tailored for people just like you. And we can't say how long it's going to last. So get a hold of us right away, because they're changing the interest rates and, however the originators, change the loans. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on my phone here. Just give me 1 second, man. Hold on. My apologies about that. I was hooked up to my Bluetooth here. Okay. All right. What happened? I think we're out. Are you guys still in the room? Just give me 1 second. Okay. I think I lost my internet when that call came in. I still have people.
I still can hear you though.
Okay, can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay, good. Let me go ahead and pull this back up. Okay, here we are. So we're back. You can see the screen, the slideshow again. Okay. That was exciting. Okay, so direct posts will always have a reason to respond. That's the key takeaway.
I don't see the slide though. I don't see
you don't?
the slide.
Okay. Let me go back here. Yeah, I lost my screen when that call came in. All right, get right back on track. Okay, can you see it now? Should be loading.
Loading.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so rule number 3 is you're going to want to create crystal clear instructions on your steps. So when you post and you want your prospects to do something, you're going to want them to fill out a form, have a consultation, put those steps in there. Tell people exactly what they need to do in order to be successful, and in order to, so because a lot of times people just don't want to put the effort into thinking about what's the next step, honestly. So when you tell people what they have to do, they'll be able to know, and a lot of times they'll just take action right away. So these are 3 posting rules that we want to use in conjunction with this other principle of posting here: direct posts, indirect posts. And we're going to show you some examples of this as well. Okay, so sourcing content. This is another thing that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with. Okay, and so the way that you want to source your content is you want to look at what's called the customer value journey. Okay. And that's basically looking at where your customer, how they become your customer. What's the process that they go through? Okay. And there are 8 phases of human relationships, the way that they develop. They usually develop through awareness. And then after when you become aware of somebody, then you will engage with that person, right? And then with digital marketing, they take it into these specific phases for joining your subscriber list, for making conversions, for the ascension to your core offer, right? And so as a business owner, as a loan officer who's running their business through social media, you have to look at what phase your prospect is in. Are they in the awareness phase? And this is where you would write these kind of posts to the awareness phase. So the next post that you would write, and I'm going to show you guys examples of this, would be the engagement phase, right? And these are posts that are like your interactive quizzes and your questions. You're trying to get the engagement from the people who are on your feed. So this is where we ask questions. Hey, we value your opinion. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to securing a loan or a mortgage? What are your thoughts? And leave them in the comments below. Okay. I think I can mute that person. Okay, so also we'll have interactive quizzes. You know, are you ready to buy your first home? Take our fun quiz to find out. So during the engagement phase, you're trying to interact and engage with your customer, and you do it using different types of assets. Okay, and one of the things that I'm really excited about for you guys is that we are creating assets for you so that you can grab those assets and use them to post on your feeds. So one of the really exciting things that GMCC is doing for their loan officers that I don't think that any of the other companies, I'm not sure, there may be some people doing this, but I haven't heard of it. We're going to be creating basically these assets like lead magnets and infographics and graphics that present different pieces of information that speak specifically to your customers or your prospects to help them along their journey. So GMCC we're creating all of these content and sales assets to help you guys be successful with posting, with having engaging content to usher and nurture your leads from awareness to that final stage where they're a raving fan and they're talking about you to other people. All right. And the next phase is the conversion phase. And this is where these types of posts are going to go straight to direct offers, where you say schedule now, or you send them to a landing page that has the universal or the foreigner loan program landing page. Get started right away. These are your offers that people are going to say, okay, do I want to buy this or not? Now, the thing about these is you don't want to use them too often. Okay. Usually you'll do a direct offer for once every 10 posts. Okay. So when you're starting, so to give you an idea, let's go back here. One post, I might have one day, I'll do one of an article that's, I'll post to an article. I'm sorry, let me go back to awareness. Yeah, I'll post to an article, an informative blog post, right? That'll be my awareness post for the week, okay, about the industry. The next one will be an engaging, the next day or the next time I go to post, you'll see an interactive quiz. It's not going to be an offer after an offer, after an offer, after an offer, right? Because, I mean, it's not going to be an offer that goes to one of your core products. It's not going to be, hey, buy this right now. We want to work with the principle of magnetism so that you and your product are attractive and people are attracted to you and want to engage with your content instead of you trying to hunt them down with the deal. It's a different principle in attracting your clients. And so that's why we want to mix these up. We want to do an awareness post, something that's interesting about the industry. Do an engagement post, something that I can get some engagement, and that I'm gonna post this quiz or this poll or this survey. And then the next day, I'm gonna do something that's gonna excite them. And that could be celebrating milestones, right? That could be if you've got a client that you've had success with, you get a video recording of them with you together with them would even be better, or maybe just even like a voice recording of them and their experience, detailing how awesome it was to work with you. Post that. And one thing, just a big tip here is that you can't have enough testimonials. Testimonials will really help drive and push business to you, because when you develop that social proof, people they feel comfortable about doing business with you. So testimonials are huge, but the point I'm trying to make here is that we have different ways to post, and we don't want to just do pure offers that go straight to your core product. We want to give them something that is entertaining, because nobody will go to a feed that's just constantly trying to sell them right away, right? So that's something that we want to do. This is going to help you create your content. And then when we get to the ascend stage, this is another stage. This is another thing. So when you guys are going to post your content, you could look at this slideshow and say, okay, I'm going to do an awareness post today. Today, I'll do an engagement post. And then the ascend stage and on and on. The ascend stage is going to be that post that gives the client something something on the next level. They're moving up the ladder, right? So yeah, they're moving up the ladder, and we're going to offer them, maybe it's a second home mortgage product, right? That's the ascension. They've already had one. And this is why it's important that you keep contact with your prospects.
The next level of VIP mortgage program is designed to elevate your experience.
Okay, someone's talking. I'm not sure who it is.
Personalized.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, the ascension phase is when you are going to take that lead to the next level, right? So maybe I'll just make this point. Maybe they've already bought a loan. This is where you're bringing them to whatever offer. Maybe it's a VIP package. Maybe it's a new deal on a second home loan, and you want to try to keep our customers coming back. You want to architect a return path for them so that they can make those upsells, because the upsells are where the big money is, because then you're not paying for those leads. You've already got them. Okay. And if you've got an email list, you want to nurture that email list too. And we'll get into email lists a little bit later, but if you have a personal email list, I just want to tell you this right away, so you could get started with it and try to make some money, hopefully generate some income, is that a lot of your future sales are in that list. If you have that email list, if you've already started building your own list. And so it's important that you reach out and tell these people in your list, and try to find out what it is, what loan product are they looking for? How can I help you get the loan product that you're looking for? And then try to ascend those buyers. And that list is extremely valuable, because a lot of your future sales are going to be in that list. Okay. All right. And these are just some more sourcing, how to source content, perks that you would maybe, add to a package for the ascension. So these are just like, maybe you're offering customized finance options, right? I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas on what you guys could maybe post or, to give you content and how it works. Maybe there's a priority loan processing, a dedicated concierge service. Maybe there's an exclusive interest rate discount this month going on or something. Those are all your ascension. Okay. And then when we get to the promotion phase, what we're looking at is getting people who have interacted with our brand, and we want to get them to speak about us. We want to send out that social proof. And when we do that, we just start celebrating the wins of the people that we've been working with. It could be things like, this right here, just little quotes from the people that you've already worked with, from your customers, explaining, what you did for them and how awesome your services were. That social proof needs to be on your feed, because that's what's going to help drive your conversions and sales to a great extent. Okay. And let's see here. I think we're going to probably, okay, hold on. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I think that's pretty much it right there. I didn't want to give you guys too much, and I wanted to open the floor up to questions. You're going to have this slideshow as well. So with that, I'll go ahead and escape from here and then stop sharing. And then we could just have a little roundtable for, if anybody has any questions, they can just put them into the chat, and then I can address those questions. Or if Mr. Jin, if you would like to say something, please feel free. I'll go ahead and unmute all.
Yeah, I guess anyone has questions. I think Marina's asking you will send a copy of a PowerPoint. I guess you will see the PowerPoint.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You'll get that right now. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. I'll
You
just
can
get
send
that.
to me or Mandy. We can forward out. No problem. Yeah, you can just send
Yes,
to
sir.
just and then Mandy. Then we can forward to the group. I think you will be send out the recording as well. That'd be great. Yeah. There's some question. Vicky's asked question. Yeah. You want
Okay, we good.
Mm-hmm.
Send that. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so what media would be most effective? Well, video is very effective. If you can get video, and the other thing I was going to show you guys, and we're going to get into this. You know what? Let me pull this up real fast. Video will be very effective for you guys. An animated video, but you don't need to do just that. You could also do static post, static imagery, right? You could do motion graphics. You could do infographics. Those are really good. We're going to show you we're going to have those assets for you. Just give me 1 sec. I'm trying to find something that I'm looking for here that I want to show you guys. Okay. This is going to be in the next training. I want to show you guys the different software programs, some of the different software programs. And one of the programs we're going to go over is this one right here. It's called Room View. And so you'll see that they have their loan officers, and this is a product that's for mortgage brokers, real estate agents. And this is like the perfect platform for you to start putting together your profile and distribute your content and run your business through this platform. This is one of them. We're going to get deeper into this, and it will show, it's got recording, it's got reporting metrics, so you can see how many people are engaging with your posts. This is where you're going to want to run your business, and it will also help you provide some of the content that I'm talking about. So there's blog posts, there's infographics, there's regular graphics, there's motion graphics, there's all these different types, and we're going to help you. We're going to be providing you guys with these assets that you can post. And so the best is really difficult to say, because it's like, what does the best mean? If the best means most conversions, I would say video. In this program right here, this program will help you create your videos right away. So matter of fact, let me go to the main page. There's a little thing here that shows you just how easy it is to make your videos. Okay. So you could just type in your, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this program also helps you make very hyper and localized content for your area. So you can start showing up in the right places for whatever region you're in. And so, yeah, check this out. We're going to go over this later. What's important first is that you guys understand the principles behind the posting and why you post the way you do for the different areas of that customer value journey, because that's what's going to make you look professional versus versus some guy who's just posting about the color of the sky or whatever, he's just grabbing something out of thin air. This is going to be a big game changer for you guys when it comes to running your business. So like this guy here, he made this video, right? And this is what I was saying about video with your face talking, some of the best. You could list all your information. You could have it right there. And this can be done just like how I'm sitting here in front of a camera. You deliver your message, upload it to this program, and it will add the graphics and everything for you. And then you can distribute it through your different social platforms from here and get all the reporting data so you can know how effective it's been for your business. Okay. So I'll go ahead and stop sharing that. So that's called Room View. Take a look at that. And yeah, hopefully that will help. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so for video posts, I was just talking about that. The Room View, check them out. There are a million different products out there, guys, that, I mean, it's overwhelming. The Room View looks like a really good one. The pricing is doable. There are a couple of different pricing options. I think the lowest tier is like $24. I think that it's very, very much worth it. I mean, you're going to be able to make your money back, with the one conversion, you're going to make, 10,000% return on ROI. So I think it's definitely worth it. So take a look at the Room View. I don't have any experience with the particular product that you're talking about, that we're saying is not so good. But yeah, take a look at that. And if you have any problems or if you would like any assistance in finding a good one, let me know. You can always, anybody here can reach out to me and I will help you one-on-one. I'll help you with it. All right. So is there any other questions? Anything else that anybody would like me to reiterate? The main thing that I really want to get across, and I think most of you guys are aware of this, is that the whole part, the big thing about running your business through social media is that, is about running your business, operating your business, is that you have to do it through social media. Is that in today's world, it's a really big thing. And that's how you have to look at how to operate and run your business in order to stay relevant in today's world, because we're talking about lead generation, getting those leads and then doing the outreach. That all comes through social media. And in today's world, it's really difficult to generate leads. And lead generation is an extremely important part of your operation, of your business. And that means that it's not something that you just kind of put on the side and think, oh, it's something that I want to do. Maybe I'll get around to it. It has to be an integral part of your operations, of your business, of how you go get business. Because if you don't have people show up, then you're not going to have a business. And that's why it makes it so important that you have a system that you can count on. Okay. And so this system that you have is going to help you make leads month after month consistently. So that's another goal that we want with our social media marketing. We want to have predictable profits. And if you don't have a marketing system that you're creating for yourself, then you have nothing to rely on. And so this system, this process that we're doing, it's about creating a system that will work for you. to generate leads, to bring them into your sales funnel. Right. And the other thing is the different types of posts. That's the other real big takeaway. Knowing how to post for each phase of that journey, of that customer journey. The awareness, the engagement, the ascension, right? Knowing how to generate content, super easy. You could just go to an article, a blog post that you find interesting for your prospect, grab that, turn it into a post, get your hashtags, put it into your social media, and try to get out in front of people. And then the next thing would be ads. Yeah. So this is what, here, let's go back to that program since you guys have some interest in it. Let's see if we can, let's take a look and see if we can watch the video together. Let's see here. Okay, let's take a look at this example. Okay, can you guys hear this? If I play the video?
We tried again, but before we didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it, okay.
No, cannot hear. I think for Zoom, you need to share the audio before you play the video.
Audio. Okay, I'll leave it like this for right now, but you guys can check it out. It's only 6 seconds anyway. But the point that I wanted to get across is you see these graphics coming in, right? This guy, he's just sitting in front of his webcam. He says what he's saying, and then he just uploads the video, and then they put this all together for you. So you're not going to have to do any editing or anything. Same with this picture over here with this static post. I don't believe so. Who is this? I think this is Bo. Yeah, so I don't believe that you need to have a Facebook business account, but I'm not sure about that. I'll find out. That's a really good question. You might need one, but I'm not sure. Either way, it's going to be free, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Let's see here. Well, there's a lot of different so here, let me show you another one. So Julie, to answer your question, there are a lot of different ad creative softwares that you could use. There, like if you type in ad creative, it'll take you to one where you can use AI to generate your ads right away, and it will put them all. It'll look like this image on the right, those Instagram images right there. So you could take a picture of yourself and it will put them in there. It will generate the creative post for you, and you could just take it from there. But this room view does that too. It does that as well. Yeah. So there's a lot, like that's why I think the next training we'll get into this room view. I'm going to open up an account. I'm going to get it all played. I'm going to go through the whole thing. What I wanted to get across to you today was more about what to post, why to post it, and how to think about running your business through social media. But yeah, all of these programs, we'll definitely get into them for you. Can we have one video friendly post on all kinds of media such as yeah. So Vicky, thanks for your question. Basically, when you do one video, that's absolutely right. You're going to do one post and then you're going to send it through this program. Or if you don't have this program, you would go to each different program. But through this program, you can send them to all your different socials. So you can do one post, it'll end up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at one time. Okay. The other thing about posting is you want to pay attention to the seasonality of your calendar. So just I'll provide some more resources for that. But yeah, it's an important thing. So we're talking about like Christmas, Black Friday sales, New Year's. All of those things are also important when it comes to your posting schedule as well. So that's just something to keep in mind. I just want to bring that up. Okay, and one of the other things I wanted to show you guys is that I shared a link with you guys that has a lot of different products in it for basically for storytelling. Okay, let's see if I can find it real fast. I'll pull it up for you. And the reason that the storytelling is important is because you have a story that you need to tell when it comes to your business. You don't want it to just sound really cold. You want to, let me just wait for this to open up here, if it will. Okay, so I shared a link with you guys in the very top of the chat, and each one of these PDFs are really, really valuable. And one of the main ones that I wanted to bring to your attention is this 7 stories that sell. So you guys have access to all of these. These are really great. They help you sell your product to your prospect. And so a lot of your lead generation, and we're talking about, all these social media things, but these principles right here are what's going to help you really land and sell make the conversion and make the sale. And so these 7 stories that sell, very good. Check it out. I won't get into it and read it all for you here, but we've got the customer value journey here as well for you. Take a look at this PDF. And then this one here is your unique selling point. And this is something that you want to make sure that you get across in your messaging, which is, we'll talk a little bit more about messaging, but before, we're going to wrap up soon here. So I want to get this. I know you guys are going to go making posts and doing all kinds of stuff. I want to make sure that your messaging is dialed in. Okay. And so try to use this framework so that when you're going to produce your products or your posts and you're talking to people, you can tell them right away is that, GMCC is the only one that has direct access, or one of the only direct lending companies that has direct access to Wall Street secondary, right? What this means is that we can offer way more loans than our competitors. That means better interest rates for you, right? So, and you want to be able to put that in there, really know what your company's unique selling point is when you're doing your posting. Okay, it's a very important thing. And also what your unique selling point is. What is it about you that makes you special and makes people want to work with you? And how do you position that statement? How do you get people to know why they want to work with you? Right? Think about these things as you're going to do your posting, right? Know your company's unique selling point. That's a tool, right? Know why people want to work with you and what advantage that you have to offer them. All right. So hopefully that was helpful.
Adrian, the next training we're going to demo the room view, right? I think room view that's very good. Now I recommend.
Yes, sir.
Everybody,
yes, sir.
Yeah, all the people attended the meeting today. Sign up the room view so you can try it, right? Then the next time we can ask Adrian, because if you don't try, you have many questions in your head. It's doesn't do any good to you. So sign up, you try yourself. Yeah, I'm going to sign up today. So I will try. Then the next training meeting we can have a question to ask Adrian. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great, sir. Yeah, I recommend everybody check it out, try it out. I think it comes with a 7-day free trial, so you don't have to, to commit for too long. There's a couple different pricing options. I think it's crucial. It's crucial, and it will help simplify your life. It will help create your content. It will help you run your business. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And with that, I don't really have anything else to share unless anybody has any other questions that I can answer. No? Okay.
Okay. I don't see any questions. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. And in our next training, we're going to go over this, you know, we're going to get in deep with this product, and we're going to get
右半边是不是小？我们要打不要的，所以这边帮我 prename sign。上回给你开的是不是？
Yeah, Adrian, the next time you just mute everyone. Okay, mute.
Yeah,
everyone. Yeah.
I thought I did. I think I unmuted them. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, so let me put my email in here as well. Adrian@omniprodigital.com. Okay. This is our first training. So, you know, we're just getting started. It's going to be a lot better as we move forward, and we're going to keep we're going to make sure to keep providing this kind of information. We're going to provide a whole bunch of assets as well. You know, I'm really excited for you guys. This is going to be really big game changer to get you guys leads and to help you guys make sales. It's going to be awesome. So hopefully you guys got some information that you can use, and please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. I'm here for you.
Yeah, basically the social media marketing, this is not something you tell yourself, oh, do I have to do it? You have to do it. Okay.
Absolutely.
And if you don't get on this wagon, I think we'll fall behind. That's for sure. Yeah, just sign up with the room view. I think that's very good. So we can ask you the next meeting. Yeah. Thank you so much, Adrian.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Recording stopped.